66.9 is no joke. Audio so rough, makes your ears choke. But they keep talking, voices ain't broke. Budget keeps microphones stroke. We ain't got cash, just passion black. Audio crack. Rock this podcast. Crack the podcast. Crackling audio, background invite. Authentic sound in the dead of the night. Listeners tune in, nothing's ever tried. Raw and pretty, not pristine or light.
Hi, you are now listening to Budget Podcasting with Clay and Kevin. I would be Kevin.
I kind of feel like I'm Bubba now. What's happening? How's everybody doing? How you doing, Kevin?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I've had a rough week. Kind of was dealing with some stomach issues, headache issues. I wasn't able to put out a video this week for as far as budget podcasting gear, so I feel behind. But other than that, I'm getting better. I'm starting to feel more like myself. So and it's just good to be here.
Yes, and we're glad to have you. I'm glad to see you.
Oh man, good to see you.
It feels like it's been forever. Let's say hi to a few people. Joe from Red Cabin Acoustic, how you doing, man? And Chris from Livestream Consultants, good evening. Know Your Joe, what's happening, Bill? And what do we got? Chris Colt. How we doing, Chris?
Hope everybody's having themselves a fantastic week. I hope we sound good. I hope we look good. But other than that, well, yeah. I mean, as far as video clarity, like,
yeah.
I know this needs work. This needs work.
Hey,
how's it going, King Paco?
What's
it going,
happening, man?
Are you enjoying all your new toys, King Paco?
I know. I am. Like, I am. I don't want to say jealous because I don't mean it in a bad way, but I'm glad he's getting to play with some new toys.
I am too, man. I am too, definitely for sure. All right. Let's just. Do you want to jump right into it, or do you want to? All right. So what we want to spotlight this week, if you want a full breakdown of the item that we're spotlighting, definitely go check out the Clay Allen review, because he has a full review of this item right here.
Look at that. What was her name? Eva. That's all I ever. You remember that from what was that? The little robot movie?
Wall-E?
Wall-E.
Never seen Wall-E.
If you made the bottom of that camera kind of like pointed, it would look like Eva. Very similar. Very similar.
I have yet to see a lot of the newer Disney animated movies, even though I know that they're great. I love animated movies. I do too, normally.
But yeah, this is the Emeet Piko Plus. I don't know which one you pulled up. I have the Emeet Piko Plus Black. I don't know what that means because I didn't see any others with different colors, and they have 3 different colors. So it's a mystery. It is. So I'm just going to read off these prompts, guys. It is designed for privacy and style. Precision in every detail. I cannot read those other words because they're really small. Panda-like privacy cover. Oh, I made it.
Ooh, they said they don't see anything. Let me Let me check the stream out.
They don't see anything. Oh, man.
Oh, I see it on my stream.
Who said they don't see it?
Red Cabin Acoustic says I don't see anything. Okay, they see it. So, Red Cabin said he don't see it, but it's showing on my stream. So okay, I don't know
Not
what
sure.
Red Cabin.
Evie Mux.
I don't think
like-
that's the Evie Mux thing because I like I said, it's showing on YouTube.
Pass the beer nuts.
Yeah.
So it does have two cameras. The purpose of the two cameras is to be kind of like human eyes. And there's one that's going to help with autofocus and as far as tracking your face. So 4K imaging camera. The next words. Oh, you know what? I hate doing this. Got to put on my old man spectacles. And it's still blurry. The main imaging camera captures details in UHD 4K. So it's supposed to be the world's first dual camera 4K webcam. And as I said earlier, it has an AI assisted camera. So that's good enough. It's really tiny, man. I'm like, ugh.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I did the best I can clipping these, but
So it gives a professional look for every call. So if you're using it for Zoom calls or whatever else, there's Google Meet, stuff like that. You can get, I'm going to pause real quick. You can definitely get a better image than what I showed in the video. I didn't go real deep into adjusting lights and stuff. So, you can always do that. So yeah, game streaming redefined your game, their obsession.
I love how they have the camera there and it's not even facing him.
No, it's looking at the wall behind him. The shelf with all his books and, So streaming in stunning 4K, AI fast, autofocused, whatever matters. I did go through the different resolutions in my video. So if you want to check that out, I didn't see much of a difference, but what I did notice was I felt that when I put it in 2K, I think it's 2K30, it looked the best. And it does have a Sony sensor. It's half 0.55 inch.
Yeah.
It's hard to say that.
It's it's basically a half-inch sensor.
Yeah, it's a half-inch Sony sensor. Make it simple. So, yep, it is compatible with OBS, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, XSplit, and what is that? Manicam.
Manicam. Windows and Mac.
Yes. And then 3 mics. So it's got 3 built-in mics to get. You can go into different modes. There's live streaming mode, original sound mode, and noise reduction mode. And that is another thing that I flubbed. I didn't check out the different modes.
Yeah, that's all the slides I have on this. However, I will say, don't use the webcam and the webcam audio unless you have to.
Just like I said, if you're somebody that does not have a setup like this, or you don't, you don't have a good USB mic, you can use it. You can get by.
King Paco, he says, hello, going on with OBS. What are you using record the video? I'm guessing he's asking, what did you use to record the video?
Oh, yeah. So with I can't use OBS right now. I still haven't figured out what's wrong. I am using Streamlabs, which is, I think they're part of the same company as OBS. It's more geared towards gamers, and it doesn't have quite as many features as OBS. So that's where I was struggling with the audio, because I like using my VST plugins and EQing, and I found a cheat. So I'm just going to use Streamlabs, and then within my DaVinci Resolve, I have the ability to add in VST plugins for EQs in there.
Oh, there you go.
And then I can just apply them to whatever tracks I want to apply those EQs to, and bada bing, bada boom.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy,
That's
and you
right.
got your plugins. Yeah,
Yep.
you were having such an issue with OBS.
So, Know Your Joe, Joe. So let me just say it. Red Cabin Acoustics and Know Your Joe. I had phone calls with both of them. We all kept trying to figure out things. I mean, we ran down every scenario possible. And I'm talking about going into my terminal prompt, which is almost like a command prompt on a Windows PC. I went in there and found like deep buried files for OBS, got rid of them all, deleted any trace of OBS, reinstalled the newest versions, old versions. I tried 3 different old versions, nothing.
That's a shame because I know you love your OBS.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to fix it because I'm not that deep into OBS. I use it to record, and that's really about it.
Yeah, so because you've got a nice... I can't get the sound that I like. Right now I'm using the Vocaster. I am using the radio setting, but I changed it. I turned the rumble reduction off, and it brought back a little more bottom end, and then I just cranked down the compression, and this is the best I can do.
It sounds great, man. You sound great. King Paco, he says, yo, can I say something? You definitely can. Say anything you want. This is an open forum, open discussion. Christopher, OBS and Streamlabs are not the same company. OBS is open source. Streamlabs is built on top of OBS.
So I knew it was something like that. I definitely know OBS is open source. I didn't know what the connection was.
And Livestream Consultant says, no webcam maker has ever made a webcam with a decent mic, ever. He says, I don't get it. It ain't that difficult. I think it may have to be with capsule size and things like that, fitting it inside a webcam, it being a little bit farther away than what a normal mic would be. But it has to be something like that. Livestream Consultant, I still think there's a compatibility issue with your Vocaster and the USB bus on your computer.
So he mentioned that to me earlier in the week or over the weekend. I can't remember. And he's much smarter than I am with a lot of this stuff. And as soon as he starts talking about bus and all that, I'm like,
I'm thinking off the cuff. Did you try to see if there was an update with the Vocaster?
Yes.
Okay. Just thinking right offhand, and our music stopped, so I need to play it again.
I
so
set
I can
it back
have
to factory default settings. I updated it, uninstalled it, reinstalled it, did the same thing, did a clean sweep, got rid of everything Vocaster, put it all back in.
Nothing worked.
Nope.
It's a warble, like almost like a robotic echo.
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
get. Yeah.
I want to King Paco. Yes, you're right. You can't use plugins, or at least I haven't learned how to yet. But my workaround is I record the audio and video in Streamlabs, and then when I put it in my editor, which I use DaVinci Resolve 19 Studio, inside there I have access to my VST plugins. So all my EQ plugins that I like, they're all inside DaVinci Resolve.
So, and that helps you get cleaner audio with what you're doing now, other than using the
Correct.
OBS, which is kind of a good lead into what I want to talk about, which is the importance of clean audio, the importance of good sounding audio. And what I want to talk about is when it comes to creating a podcast, or your voice just isn't the messenger, it is the message. And at the heart of any successful podcast or live stream lies a single hero: audio clarity. Without it, even the most interesting conversations can fall flat.
It's very true.
Definitely. Just think of your audience. They could be commuting, working out, or winding down after a long day. If your audio is muffled, distorted, inconsistent, you're kind of asking them to strain their ears and their patience.
Yeah.
Clear audio, on the other hand, builds a seamless connection. It makes your content approachable, professional, and enjoyable, which is the most important part. Investing in good equipment and maintaining consistent levels shows your audience that you respect their time and experience. It's not just about sounding good. It's about sounding and building a relationship with your audience. So that is what clean audio to me is.
I'm going to go to the comments real quick.
And while you're doing that, this is a callback. I did have this on a teleprompter and read that on a teleprompter. So teleprompters can be a useful tool.
Make you sound smart, you know. Let's see. You can use any kind of plugins. I'm looking at King Paco. Any kind of plugin on Streamlab.
Oh, you can use any kind of plugins.
He's saying you can use. I don't know. I haven't figured out how, because when you go in, at least for mine, when I go where I would normally go in OBS to put that filter on, there's no option. There's no option to add a VST plugin. Not that I've found. I'm also kind of rusty and let's just call me new to Streamlabs, so I'm still weeding through it.
Livestream said, try pumping an analog audio output into your mic.
That's a phone call, Chris.
Yeah, we're gonna we'll figure all this out later. Yeah, right.
I'm gonna have to be on the phone with him for that.
King Paco, I just found out just now you can add plugins. I added all yours that you showed me on the video.
Into Streamlabs?
There you go.
You have to tell me how.
Live stream consultant said, order of importance: audio, lighting, video, content, in his opinion. See, in my opinion, I think it's audio, content, lighting, video.
Yeah. But hey, everybody sees it a little bit differently, so that's okay.
No, definitely. But audio definitely should be first for everybody.
That's mine. You could have a blank screen. It's because this is going back to where you were a few minutes ago. I enjoy all of this because I like listening to this.
Yeah.
I could literally I'd be fine with podcasts that are not video related. I just enjoy this. But having the added feature of a video to go along with this nice sound just makes it even more entertaining.
This is true. Christopher said, just watch a Streamlabs tutorial. I mean,
yeah, I need to. I need to. I haven't done all that yet. I've also been on top of trying to do these, trying to get out. I'm behind on reviews, and I've been running around doing stuff for other people, clients, potential future work. And
that is the most important thing.
Yeah.
So I do have a poll tonight.
Every time you say that, I think of like strippers.
Oh, that's a good poll. That's a good poll. I'm not saying.
That's just what I think of. See where my mind is.
So, how do you like your French? And I guess how do you like your French fries? And I need to adjust this because I did not realize. I didn't realize how bad that was. So how do you like your French fries? Do you like string, shoestring, I should say, crinkle cut, curly, or waffle?
Yep.
I mean, that's really the answer is yes.
Yeah, there's not a single one of those I don't like.
If I had my druthers, I enjoy a really good crinkle cut French fry.
Mm-hmm.
The one where it's really crispy on the outside and real soft and mushy on the inside. That is my favorite type of French fry.
King Paco, I've used Zoom for like doctors' calls, stuff like that. I do have Zoom. I don't use it. I just don't.
But to enter the poll, all you gotta do is hashtag string, hashtag crinkle, hashtag curly, or hashtag waffle. I like waffles.
And tomorrow we're making waffles.
But there you go. There's your
poll.
Yeah.
We need it. Like the transition needs to be like a chick zooming around the pole on the stage.
I'm gonna have to see if I can find one.
We have a poll tonight, and like a little dwarf woman spinning around on the thing.
Finding out Clay's fetishes tonight, guys.
No, I just think everybody would think that was great.
Let's see. Christopher Cole says, I was a video producer since 1984, and I'm correct. People will tolerate a bad picture, but not bad sound. And that is absolutely true.
But I get Chris's approach. He said, lights, camera, action.
Oh,
Yeah,
I definitely get that too. Definitely get that too.
Yep.
But like I said, audio needs to be the main thing when you're starting out, I think.
Yeah.
I believe.
Oh, go ahead.
Like there's been a couple podcasts that I really want to watch, but the audio is just not great. And
I know one.
It puts a strain. Yeah, it puts a strain on my ears. And about 5 minutes in, I got to turn it off because I can't listen
annoying.
to it anymore. Yeah,
it's like a hassle to listen to.
It's like fingernails on a chalkboard.
just saying that makes me all. I get the EBGBs.
I was trying to do it to the edge of my screen there. Oh, let's see.
I see some crinkle in there, some curly.
Yeah.
You know what? I like all of them as long as there's one key element, and sometimes I like to mix it up. But as long as I have at least that one, I like mayo to dip my fries in.
I can say that's not horrible.
No, it's good. And at home, I'll add a little bit of horseradish and jalapeno ketchup.
I like dipping my curly fries in the horsey sauce at Arby's. So,
all right.
But we'll get back into food a little bit later.
Yeah. We always end with food.
Yeah, we'll end with food. Even though that is the poll, we want to stay on topic at least for a little bit here. Does anybody have any questions for us about either the Pico webcam, which I don't have any questions. I have some talking points, maybe some things I don't like. At least one. I don't like that you're not able to set it on top of your screen, that you have to put it on a tripod or something like that.
So I noticed when I was looking them up on Amazon, it shows them with a thing that clips onto the...
But it didn't come with it?
I don't think so.
And
But go ahead.
But that and other...
It is a crazy box.
It is, yeah. It looks like it's well packaged.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
No. Nope.
Aw. I do like that they tried to make it fun with the magnetic cover. But yeah, the not putting it on not being able to put it on your screen kind of bothers me. That's really my main complaint.
Yeah.
I do like that their software you're able to change the resolution within the software, which you're not able to do that with the Emeet S800.
Oh, no?
No.
I thought you could.
Not within their software. You have to go to your computer's camera software and change it that way.
Yeah, so if you look on the Amazon listing for these, it does show them sitting on a little clip that clips onto the top of your laptop. But I didn't get one. I don't know.
Live stream consultant said, I know a number of channels that I cannot listen to due to poor audio quality. I do too. One of them is kind of mine, one that I'm on. King Paco. It's not mine, but I'm on it. I'm a guest on it sometimes. King Paco, you want to learn something cool about MIDI? Absolutely.
Yes.
King Christopher Cult, those legs will extend, at least mine does. Just grab and pull. Yeah, I know that they'll extend. It's just a matter of, I don't want something else sitting on my desk.
These extend?
The legs on
the S800?
No, I think he's talking about the ones on your camera. right there.
You're right. I did not know that. Look at that. See, we're not perfect. That's wild. It's like twice the size.
That's cool. The tripod.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Look at
I didn't
that.
know you could do that.
And this is why we do the show, because we can learn things from you as well as what you can learn from us.
No, it's because I'm stupid and I don't read instructions. I just plow into things.
Trying to make us look good. Trying to make us look good here, man.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to live streaming. Yeah. I mean, hey, if anything, we are the epitome of live streaming. We've had issues. We've had camera issues. We've had audio issues. We've had, issues talking like I am right now.
Mental
We've had-
issues.
Yeah, we've had. We discover things live on the fly sometimes, like we did just now. So, it is what it is, man.
All right. Oh, well.
But your review of that was really good. I enjoyed it.
Good. That was
You make the reviews feel like you're sitting across the table from me, and that is what I really enjoy about your reviews.
That's what I try to do. The only issue I have with it is sometimes it makes them longer than, I don't want to say longer than they need to be, but I have to, when I'm editing them, sometimes I got to go through and really like with a fine tooth comb and go, do I need to be saying all this crap? Because I have a tendency to start blah, 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 blah. So,
But that's what I like about it, though.
yeah.
King Paco Roadcaster Duo can use MIDI, mute mic, and more. Oh, I know it can, man. I've looked up some of the MIDIs you can control OBS with your Roadcaster.
Yeah.
You have not had the entire power grid go down and crash everything yet. Not
Nope.
yet.
I'm sorry to hear that you had that happen, Chris.
Yes.
Because that was probably disastrous.
But it has not happened yet. But this is live streaming. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Review was great, but I wasn't thrilled with the camera, Christopher Colt said.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's okay.
For a beginner, for $89,
Yeah.
it's a
Cool.
it's a great
That's how
camera.
I was looking at it. If you don't have all the nice things, what?
My camera's doing a lot of this pulsing lately that I don't like.
So that's one thing that I didn't like is when you have it, because I left it on autofocus, it moves a lot. And I'm like, stop moving.
Mine used to not do that. I don't know,
Probably a software thing that they updated.
maybe. Or it could just be the lighting and it's having trouble focusing in on me, which is fine. I mean, it's not horrible. I still enjoy my Emeet S800. I think it still puts out a really good
That's what
picture
you're using
quality.
right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I want to upgrade? Eventually.
I
But
just
right now,
can't seem to pull myself away from using my phone because my camera, I don't have
looks
good lenses.
great.
It does.
It looks great. You don't
And-
need it.
No. So I'm
Just
not
like-
going to spend the money.
I don't think I need it, but I like spinning things on things that I don't necessarily need.
Yeah, I just can't. And my camera, the lenses I have, they're not real good in low light. And it's tonight I actually have the ceiling light on.
Believe it or not, I like this look better.
What?
What you have now.
With the ceiling light on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
it fills everything up. Mm-hmm. And it's funny. I have the ceiling light. It's one of those domes, like a hat, and
Is it? Yeah, it's a dome. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say
it's
what I call them.
But what I did was on this side, the side that I'm on, I went halfway across that dome and I filled the half that's on my side of the room. I covered it with electrical tape. Mm-hmm. So it's all blacked out on this side. So the only light that's coming through that thing is going that way and it's hitting the white wall edge at the top of my moving blankets and
there
bouncing
you go.
back. Yeah. Diffusion.
Yeah, it's putting off a good effect.
Yeah. Yep.
You need a lower f-stop lens like a 2.
Yes. I do. At least a 2. I'd like like a 2.0 or a 1.8 or 1.4 would be really great, but I can't afford that.
King Paco is really pushing this Roadcaster on you, man. He's really pushing it on you.
I do need one, but I can't afford that, so I've got to stick with what I got.
And what you have is not bad. And like I said, this is a budget podcasting show. I'm not even using my Roadcaster Duo right now. I am using the Profile 3, just plugged right into my computer. I'm not even using my Roadcaster. It's off.
Yep. I just, I would love if I had a wish list. That would be one of the things, but I can't go out and buy. I can't spend $500-$600. I don't even want to look for a used one because it's like $400, $300 something dollars.
Yeah, they're still expensive. And if you're going to spend that type of money, you want to be the one to break it. So get one new.
Yeah. I'd rather have it new.
Yeah.
But you're right, King Paco. You're not wrong. I just can't afford it.
You're right. But let's check in on that poll real quick.
Woo!
Spinning around the pole there.
Yeah.
We got Curly Fries in the lead right now until it updates. Oh, Curly Fries is still in the lead. Curly Fries, and then we have Crinkle Cut.
My dog's barking.
Oh, okay. I'm like, did I say something?
No, he's just bark. I bring him in here because it's quiet in here, and he usually doesn't hear outside noises. But when he does, they'll.
I get it. But it looks like our French fries is Curly Fries
Going
is
for
winning.
Curly.
Curly Fries is winning.
You know what they have? French fries. You know what they have up here?
What's that?
Actually, not even where I am. So I'm in Connecticut, and then above me you've got Massachusetts and New Hampshire. I haven't checked in Maine or Vermont. Maybe they have it there. A big thing that they do in New Hampshire, they call it. So it's pronounced different ways. It's spelt the same. I can't remember exactly how to spell it, but the way it's spelt, it looks like poutine.
Poutine.
Or poutine.
Yeah, gravy on French fries.
Oh my God! I haven't tried it yet, but I saw it, and I was they you got hot fries, typically curly fries, and then they throw chunks of cheese curd on it, and which cheese curd sounds gross, but it's not. It's like eating little pieces of Colby Jack or something. And then they pour hot gravy on it, and the hot gravy melts the cheese, and then you start eating the.
It's really good.
You've had it?
Yeah, I've had it. My wife's best friend lives in Maine, and we went to visit them, and we had poutine up there, because it's not really. That is a northern thing. That is a northern thing for sure. It's not really in the South.
It's good.
And we had it up there, and it was like so good.
In New Hampshire, at least where I went, my friend, Boneyard.
Yeah.
Where he lives, they don't call it poutine or whatever that is. They call it putzin. Putzin, like he puts it in the box, or putzin.
He puts the gravy on the French fries.
No, your Joe. Gravy on fries is dangerous.
It's good, bro. It's so good.
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet, but it looks amazing.
King Paco, the only thing I'm getting upset with Roadcaster Duo MIDI control the volume. I'm sure you'll figure it out, man.
Yeah.
You're playing with you're getting way more into the Roadcaster than I ever did.
He's turning into a little whiz over there.
You're gonna start teaching me things for sure. Live stream, because I like carne asada fries personally.
Describe that.
Yes. Go on.
Yeah. Because I want to hear about it.
No, your Joe said he actually had that yesterday.
Wow.
Wednesday. Oh, he said, you cannot control the volume. Gotcha. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get that technical, with all these MIDIs and all this and stuff. I just kind of like simplicity. I just want to hook something up, make it sound good, and away I go.
What I like using my Roadcaster because I can control my all my my noise gate, my noise suppression, all my equalization I can do right from there. And that's one reason why I really got it.
I would like that.
Yeah. Oh, you would love it.
Yeah.
No more OBS plugins for you, my friend, if you do get it.
No, I would just be using the camera source and the.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
You'll get one day, man. You'll get one day. Maybe Santa will bring you one for Christmas.
That's what I'm hoping is like there's a really, heavy pocketed Santa out there.
Start a GoFundMe for Clay, everybody. Start a GoFundMe.
Get him a roadcaster. No.
Let's see. All right, guys. Any questions? Any questions at all? We are taking questions. We're just taking them. We're gonna grab them out of the air. You throw them out there. We're gonna grab them. We're gonna grab all these questions.
Nope, nothing new yet.
No.
And we're low. The gas tank is low tonight. It's eight watching.
Yeah. But I mean, it's better than 0.
All right. So fries smothered in carne. Okay, what's carne asada? That's kind of what I needed to know. With 50-50 sauce of butter, milk, and mayo with cheese, onions. Okay, you got me. I just don't know what carne asada is.
It's a meat. Carne asada is a meat.
So it must be the way it's seasoned
like
or the way it's
beef.
cooked.
I can't. Carne asada. It is. I think it's. You know what? I'm gonna let the live stream consultant explain it
No,
because
you're
I could
Joe.
be thinking something else.
Chicken fried steak with home cut fries, all with creamy gravy.
I'm getting so hungry now. No, King Paco, you are not disabled. You are abled, sir. You are definitely able.
Dude, he's got like not one up on me. He's got multiple up on me when it comes to messing with all this gear.
Miss K is here. What's up, Miss K? We're going to dock you 2 cool points for being late. 2 cool points for being late.
2 cool points. I was just going to tell her we don't accept an apology because it's okay. And then you knock her down with 2 points.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I guess you got to pay to play.
Hey, you got to play. You got to have good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
King Paco says, "What do you like about the mic, Clay? Which
This
mic?
one? You talking about this one? This one, there is absolutely no complaints whatsoever. I did not realize until tonight because see, I don't know everything about all this stuff. I just like making videos, and I also like informing people about things. If I'm going to buy it, I'm going to go through it and show it. And I didn't know this was so well at handling plosives until Kevin told me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we were testing everything right before the show, and I'm 2 fingers away. I'm so close to this thing, and I blew them right into it, and it didn't even really sound like they had any.
I mean that's one of the benefits of having the Fine K6. I mean not Fine K69, the Shure SM7B. It is a beast. It is a beast.
It is, and you know what I thought was really cool? You cannot hear that.
There's no sound resonance at all.
You can't hear this at all.
But see, if I do that on mine,
yeah, it's like you're scratching a record.
Yeah. Of course, that's a dynamic. This is a condenser, but still.
King Paco says he is a computer genius. Dude, it took you no time at all to start like flying with all this stuff. So I concur.
My hat's off to you, King Paco. Hats off.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Colt, he's laughing at us. I guess we're funny.
What? Yeah, funny smelling, funny
Miss
looking.
K, so Miss K, we went over Clay's review. The spotlight was the Emeet Piko webcam, 4K webcam, and we were talking about audio clarity and how audio should be the most important focus of any type of podcast. you got your audio, and everything after that, it depends on your view.
Your preference, yeah.
Your preference. Audio, video, lighting, video content, or audio content. Any type of combination after that, but audio should come first.
Like, if you think about it, podcasts originally didn't even have video.
This is true.
So there was no lighting, there was no video. It was just a...
Then people started blogging, and then now we're on YouTube just talking about budget podcasting gear and all that good stuff. Yeah, it's a cool little webcam, and yes, audio should be on point. See, we're right here, Miss K.
Yeah,
we're right here.
I see you. I see you.
How can help you with plug and play?
I don't know. Email. Give me some steps. Make a video about it.
Yeah, make a video.
Show me how you did it. That would be the best, because that is honestly how I've learned everything about this stuff. I watch YouTube videos.
All right, that's same. I stay on YouTube a lot.
Yeah,
and I love it.
I guess. Go ahead.
I was about to say, this is my escape. I've been sick all week, and this is the best I've felt all week, is getting on here, talking with you guys, talking with Clay, hanging out. I've been, I wouldn't say in a bad mood, but I haven't been in the best type of mood this past couple weeks, and with the stomach issues and everything, it's made things worse. But this is probably the best thing about my week right here.
Yep. It's fun. It's fun.
And I'm on YouTube just hanging out with you guys, and I appreciate it.
With being YouTubers out here.
I'm a streamer, guys. That's what I do. I come on here. Tell you what, boy, I come on here and I'd be talking to the microphone and looking at the webcam saying, hey, what's up?
What? I don't know. What does he mean? He said, get Clay closer to a wall outlet.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know, man.
I don't know what that means.
But yeah, King Paco, make a video. If you can figure out making a video on how to do it, that would be awesome. Because it's not because I learned a workaround. It's not I don't have to do it, but that would be nice if I did, if I had it. But I can do it in post. I can do it in editing. It's easy, and I just click it and turn it on, and it's done.
Oh, Miss K, we also have a poll.
Yes.
We also have a poll. And this is this is the most important decision you'll have to make, is how do you like your french fries? Shoestring, #string. Crinkle, #crinkle. Curly, you got it, #curly. And waffle, #waffle.
Waffle.
But when you #waffle, you got to say it like Donkey from Shrek.
Yeah.
Waffle.
Waffle. So if you can text that would be great.
Yeah.
Waffle. One of these days they're gonna have texting that will exhibit accents.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Oh, there you go. She likes her shoestring french fries.
I do too. That's why I said I like them all.
Okay. Follow up on the french fries. What does everybody dip their french fries in? Ketchup, mayonnaise, like Clay, with a little bit of horseradish, Frosties, or mustard.
Mustard's good too. I've done the Frosty thing. It wasn't gross. It wasn't horrible. It just didn't go with it. I only did it because we were having an eating contest, and I was trying to gross out my competitor. Mm-hmm. So I dipped everything in the Frosty. My burger, a chicken sandwich, everything.
I love dipping my french fries in a Frosty.
It's okay.
The sweet and salty combination is really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. It just, like I said, I didn't not like it. It's just not something I do ever.
We do. We'll me and the wife will specifically get a small Frosty and put it right in the middle of us, and when we're eating our fries,
You're
just
dipping
dip
it.
Yep.
Yeah. I started doing the mayo when I was a teenager, but it didn't like catch on more until I was older, and it wasn't nothing I thought of. I used to work we mowed grass, and my buddy, one of my best friends, we worked together with this lady that owned a lawn care business. She took us to a diner, and we all got burgers and fries, and he asked for extra mayo. I'm thinking for his burger, and he was dipping his French fries in it. I looked at him like he had two heads, and he's like, "Have you tried it?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Then you can't really say until you've tried it." So I tried it, and it was great, and I've done it ever since.
I believe that's mainly a Canadian thing.
Is it?
I believe so.
It's
but
also
I
a
could be wrong.
Calais thing.
No, I
like
get it, but I'm saying mostly you see that north of the border.
You know what's funny too is after he introduced me to dipping French fries in in mayo, I started remembering back when I was a kid. One of the things that we used to eat, because when I was a kid, we weren't. My mom's side of the family, like everybody was mostly poor, so you ate in a manner. Back then you didn't buy a lot of the boxed stuff. You bought regular food, but you got like raw essentials. We would make
I remember growing up, I was poor too, man. A good old water sandwich, so good.
waters. We would have fried potato sandwiches, and they were basically just hand cut French fries. We would fry them up and then put them on bread with mayo and salt and pepper, and that was lunch.
That's a lot of starch.
I know, but that
That's
was
a lot of starch, yeah.
Yeah, we did that. Tomato sandwiches, cucumber sandwiches.
Yeah, I would just eat the bread. I'm not a tomato sandwich, but I like a good BLT. I like a good BLT.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else do I like dipping my fries in? Here at Whataburger, they have spicy ketchup, and I love it.
That's what I have in my fridge right now.
I love spicy ketchup.
Yeah, I add that to the mayo.
Yep.
Horseradish and jalapeno ketchup.
What about like fish sticks? Dude, does everybody do this? Ketchup and mayonnaise, mix it together for their fish sticks?
If I don't have any dill relish, yes. If I have dill relish, I'm gonna put that in with some mayo and a little bit of mustard, and I'm gonna make tartar sauce.
Not me. Like if I have fish sticks, I need my ketchup and mayonnaise. I call it special sauce.
Yeah.
I gotta have my special sauce.
Yeah. We don't ever get fish sticks though. We get those when we do it. We don't do it often. Those
triangles.
Ones, they look like yeah. You ever had those on a hot dog bun?
Not on a hot dog bun.
It's a great little fish sandwich.
But was it last week? I got some and made them not last week, a couple weeks ago. Got them and got some tortillas. Tortillas and a little bit of coleslaw, and made fish tacos.
I'm going to catch up here on this. So Chris Colt says, let's go back. King Paco likes ketchup and mayo. That's great. Chris Colt says, I just like a lot of salt. So, yeah, me too. It's probably going to kill me. He says gross
fish.
Dude, I grew up on fish. Fish is, for me, not gross. My entire family were fishermen.
Grew up in Florida.
Yep, they were all fishermen and clammers. So they got oysters.
I love a good clam too.
Blue crabs too, man.
No, my clams don't. My clams better not have crabs.
Big flat sheets mounded with blue crab, and we would sit at the table with that in the middle of the table. I'm talking like me, my mom, my aunts, whole family, and everybody's got their own little bowl of butter and garlic, and we're just busting up crabs and dipping them in the butter and garlic.
Patient patties too. Mashed potato breaded into burger patty style and fried in a pan.
That's good.
All right.
That sounds a lot like potato pancakes.
That's exactly what it sounds like. That's why I hate it. I'm guessing all I did was eat fish growing up.
Oh,
yeah.
No, I ended up loving it. We
I
had
do it too. Yeah.
all
I
you
love
can
it.
eat fish forever, and fish and wild hog because my dad was big on hunting, and
But
we used to
see-
get hogs every week.
I don't like catfish. I used to until I had a very bad experience with catfish, and I cannot eat catfish
A
anymore.
bad experience.
I got kind of sick because I was eating catfish, and first of all, it didn't taste great to begin with. It had that, it wasn't clean catfish. It had that really muddy taste to it, but it was like all you can eat night. So I paid for it, so I was going to eat it.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best, but it wasn't horrible. But it made me sick afterwards. And now, anytime I eat catfish, I can taste the mud. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says.
No,
As
you're not
clean as
wrong.
It is,
You're
it
not wrong.
has a slight muddy taste to it.
So scallops. Every time I eat scallops, and there's a restaurant right down the street from my house that has really good, big, huge bay scallops. I mean, these things are like that big around.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I eat them, I get some grit, like sand, in my teeth. Every time, but I still like them.
King Paco, what do you guys think about the Elgato mic? I have not used one, so
No.
I cannot really fully tell you what I think of it. I can tell you what I've heard. The Elgato Wave 3 to me sounds like a really good mic.
Yeah.
As far as, but I have not tested or used one. But every review that I've seen on them,
They sounded good to me.
they sound really nice. A really good competitor to the Fine Profile 3. However, I think the Elgato Wave 3 is like $130, this being $67, half the price. I would go with the Profile 3.
Yeah.
Just because I don't think that there's a huge difference between the two.
Like I said, like you said, I haven't used it, so I don't really have a good valid
Yeah.
opinion of it.
And there you go. Miss K says, I have one using it now, the Elgato Wave 3. And I know you have a Profile 3. Which do you prefer, Miss K? That is a good question. That's what I want to know. Since the question was asked and we have someone in chat who has an experience. Have you guys ever spoken about video editing software? I think we've touched on it slightly at times.
Yeah, little, but not a lot. That's a good one, Chris.
That's a good one. So what I use a simple editing software that is free. I use Clipchamp because I have a Windows computer, and I believe it's basically Windows media editing, but slightly better. And that's what I use to edit my videos, and it worked for me. It has everything I need it to have. And Clay, I think you use
I've used a
DaVinci?
lot.
What do
Yeah.
you currently use?
Currently using DaVinci Resolve. A buddy of mine he wanted to pay me to do some videos in the future, and he knew I wanted to get a new software, and he's like, I'll pay for it if you cover my videos. A couple videos. I said, okay. So DaVinci Resolve 19 Studio. Several years ago, probably 5-6 years ago, I started off using I don't even remember. It was some like Filmora type thing. Then I went on to the free version of DaVinci Resolve without even having a year's worth of experience using something like what you're using. I went right into one of these major editors and just started teaching myself. And then I quit using it, and I went to a thing called Power Director. Used Power Director for a while. Then I didn't have a computer, so I was editing on an iPad, and I was using LumaFusion, which I still love. I just don't ever use it. LumaFusion is really cool. It's only designed for, I think, iPad and other tablets, but I know for sure iPad. And it's all touch screen because it's made for an iPad. So you can take out I would sit there and I would edit with a stylus, and I would just do all my edits, move things. It's really cool. And then I went to Premiere Pro for a while, and then onto Final Cut Pro, and now I'm using DaVinci. I still have Final Cut Pro.
But right now you're using DaVinci Resolve.
Yeah, and I love the ability to really dive deep into editing the audio in DaVinci Resolve. It's so cool.
Yeah, the editing software I have, you cannot really dive into audio editing. It is basically one of the simplest versions of editing that you can do, which for me, that's all I use it for, just to cut here, dissolve here, add text, add a transition here, there. That's all I needed it for, because my videos are fairly simple. Clay gets into editing and his looks amazing. I am super impressed, but mine are super simple. I don't really do anything of that nature, and that's how I like my styles of video. So as far as for what I do,
I don't just do this stuff. I'm working towards doing it as a business, editing people's whether it's marketing ads, content creation, like editing their YouTube videos, like anything. We go out and we film stuff for people, real estate, so I want to
have a drone and stuff like that you use.
Yes. I want to make whatever I make for them. I put a lot of passion into it, and I want it to look good. So I want to have good software.
You're building a brand for consumers as well. So I mean that's local consumers and businesses. So I mean that's perfect for you. I love, like I said, your editing style is absolutely fantastic. And mine's super simple, and for what I need it for, that's all I need it for.
Yeah, no.
And that's the great thing about YouTube and different channels is everybody has their own style, everybody has their own, and no one is particularly right because if it's right for that person, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. Where are we in the comments? Stream
Christopher Colt said, damn, those are expensive programs, Clay.
Yes.
They do have free versions though.
So I used to use the free version of DaVinci Resolve. Like I said, the only reason I have the good one is because somebody offered to pay for it for me, and all I got to do is make like 2 videos for him, and I was like, okay, done. so yeah, he bought it, and the Final Cut Pro came installed in my MacBook that my former employer bought for me, and I did multiple training videos for them. So when I left the company, I got to keep the laptop, which is a saving grace because this thing, there's no way in hell I would ever be able to afford this laptop, ever.
Yeah, that's a good thing because a lot of times when you leave a company, you got to return the product. Yeah.
He hasn't even. I still have the other. I had 2 laptops. I have the work laptop, and then I have this one that he bought for me to make edit videos. It's sitting up on a shelf up there. I keep forgetting to take it back to him, and he's not even asked for it.
Huh?
I don't use it. It's theirs. I have 2 monitors over there. Whatever. I got to get him back to him.
One day he'll ask for it, and then
you're talking about somebody that I've known for like 15 years. I knew him when he was just a salesman. He drove a crappy little Honda CRV. Now he owns 6 companies in different parts of the world, and he's does really good.
Awesome. Let's see. King Paco says, wish to meet us in person. Hey, you never know.
Same here.
I'd love to meet Clay in person. I'd love to meet every one of you guys in person. Mm-hmm. Maybe one day we'll meet at like a big convention or something. Who knows?
Should do. It doesn't even have to be a convention, man. If I can afford it, I will fly to wherever and meet all of you.
That would be cool.
Yeah, we'll just go. We'll go to Whataburger.
Cool. What a meetup!
Yeah, what a meetup at Whataburger.
We do a budget podcasting with everybody. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
I think give everybody some wireless mics. That'd be pretty badass.
Yeah.
Tell you the truth.
Just sit around and shoot the shit.
Yeah. Kind of like we're doing now, just hanging out.
Yeah. Which we are really close to the end of this. This has been a fun episode, I think.
It is, yeah, like
Yeah,
a vid summit. Yeah,
Yep.
vid summit. Yeah.
What's up, just Steve-O?
Yeah. What's up, just Steve-O? Does anybody have any more questions before we start wrapping this thing up? Check in on that poll before we do. Does look like curly fries are winning.
Yeah. Chris Colt said the Clay and Kevin convention. Sure. Oh, hey, we got a couple different ones in there. What do we got?
Go.
What's the green one? Crinkle
The
cut.
crinkle cut, yeah.
And then the blue.
Got shoestring. I know who shoestring is. That's Miss K. And then it looks like everybody else is going curly. Everybody else. Oh, we got another entrant here.
String.
String. There you go. 2, 2,
Oh,
1.
what? King Paco, you live in Mass?
I didn't know that.
Where in Mass? I'm gonna have to go see him. I'm like 10 minutes from the Massachusetts state line.
Yeah, you could drive through Massachusetts in 2 hours.
If you're going north and south.
Yeah.
From one end to the other, east and west, it'll take a little longer than that.
Yeah, well, 3.5.
No, like 5. Something like that, 4 or 5. It's a long ride. I used to go out to Western Mass all the time with deliveries for Home Depot. And I was the only one that would go because nobody liked that long ride because just to get out there was about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And then once I was out there, I was delivering in like the mountains, in the Berkshires. It was brutal. Like rainstorms, mud rushing down the roads, and I'm driving a tractor trailer up these.
No.
Yeah.
I get stressed driving a vehicle, just a regular car through the mountains.
Listen, before we go, that particular was a town called Beckett. I was delivering, I think, six pallets of pellets. Pellets. I don't know if you know what those are for running your heat.
Mm-hmm.
I had to back up a driveway, not a driveway, a road, because it was a 1-lane dirt road going up the side of a mountain, and it had a bunch of curves, and I had to go 1.5 miles up that road backwards in the dark in the rain.
Oh, no. That's a big nay-nay.
Back in a tractor trailer. I mean, I was taking 90-degree turns, hairpins, combing all the way. And I did it, but it was treacherous.
Oh, I bet for sure. Let's see. Miss K said, "Wow, curly fries are winning." Let's see. Blandford. King Pocket lives in Blandford.
Blandford? I've never even heard of it. I'm gonna look it up.
Well, Google it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up.
All right, 20 minutes if it's Rhode Island. So.
Yeah. Rhode Island's like this big.
Yeah, but they have coffee milk.
Yes, I have coffee milk. I have the syrup downstairs in the fridge.
All right, guys. I think we're just about ready to wrap this thing up.
We're late.
Yeah, Livestream Consultants has been there, done that too, Clay. No fun, but hotter done. I'm guessing he meant get her done.
Yeah. Oh, he's saying he's done that. Yeah. No, that was always my approach. Get her done. Let's just do it. Just
gotta get her done.
It's gotta
All
happen.
right, guys. I think we're gonna go ahead and end this here. And yeah, it's been a blast. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us. It's always fun. Like I said, this is one of the highlights of my week is doing this show for sure. I want to thank Clay for kind of putting up with my grumpy attitude lately. So I appreciate that. And other than that, I thank you, everybody.
Yes,
right.
Thank you. It's having you guys here talking, commenting, asking questions. It helps us because we don't always have all the steam to get from one end to the other. So
we usually have steam for about 25 minutes, and then we start talking about other things. Yeah.
Yep.
Like crinkle cut French fries and poutine.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for watching. So for Clay, I am Kevin saying, if we don't see you again, thank you for being a friend.